Man, it didn't always used to be like this. I almost didn't make a video tonight because I didn't have any highlighter with me. Like, I used to do it for the love. Now I don't know why I do it. Now I do it because I feel ugly. Like, it's stupid, man. But, anyway, the internet makes a lot more sense if you. So, you have this species called humanity, and eventually they develop mind, and then they become pretty damn good at this mind thing, and this mind thing is basically just an extension of the will to live. Like, that's what your mind does. So when you have the internet, it's kind of like the next step of that. It's like mind squared, like you have a web of minds. And from an evolutionary perspective, you could say that, that's the natural next step, and then it greases the wheels of communication and all of that shit. And it's like, I do sometimes wonder if there is a good argument in there for globo homo, for globalization, just from the reality of the internet. The thing is that I don't think our minds are supposed to be connected, especially with people of other races. Just honestly, because yes and no. I mean, you think it'll be this harmonious rainbow coalition of different opinions, but it really just ends up destroying culture and identity. So I've been thinking a lot lately about where this is going. Like, is it as bad as we're afraid that it'll be? Because the one silver lining that globalization has is that it is sort of an extension of the internet and the connection of minds becoming quicker and simpler than ever before. But I don't know. I don't know if I can handle the internet. When you think about the internet as a web of minds, it makes a lot of sense, actually. It makes more sense that way. At least the way I use it. I don't know. But it's hard to make videos as a girl. It's hard to do anything as a girl, because as a girl, this is the thing that I wish men would understand. Girls don't do things for themselves. They do things for other people. That's why women are the receptive, they're the chalice, they receive. I don't do things for me, I do things for you. I do things for my community. And that's the natural way that women have been programmed. That's what God or evolution or whatever has made. Which I don't know why God and evolution can't be synonymous. It's the same shit. But that's the way women are. We don't do things for ourselves. So there's people on the alt-right fucking frustrate me when they, on one hand, will say logical, true things about how women should shut the fuck up. Did my voice just totally change or what? And women should shut the fuck up, which is one of the reasons I don't know if I want to make videos anymore. And then at the same time, they'll judge them according to the standards that we hold men to. And I think the reason they do that is because they think that it's just easier for women to do anything that they want. What if you want to be an honest, artist or, communicator? That's not easier for women. It's not going to be easier for women at all, because all of the opportunities that women are afforded by this nonsense clown world system revolve around the diversity agenda, the globo homo agenda. And if you're not part of that, or if you can see through it, or you think it's fucking gross and you can't stand being around it, even though you don't know what's wrong because no one will let you communicate honestly, what are you supposed to do? It's not easier being a woman when you're up against that kind of shit. But I had a thought. I'm going to pause this so I can think. Actually, fuck that thought. What I do want to say is that women, I have been masculinized by circumstance because I'm smart and capable of acting like a pretty damn competent man. That's not good for me, but because my community signaled to me that I needed to act like a man, that's why I'm fucking masculinized and I'm like on YouTube making fun of Nick Fuentes or whatever the fuck it is I'm doing. Like, that's what my community told me it needed in me. I didn't want to go for a STEM degree. That's the last thing I begged not to. And the people around me were just, in retrospect, millstones and necks and rivers, right? Like, I'm still pissed off about so much of the bad advice I got as a young person, you know, as a woman, just being told, like, no, you're part of this clown world now. You are the man now. If you're not the man, you're lazy, or you're wasting your potential. You're so smart. Of course you should waste 7 years getting a degree you don't want. Oh my God, it's the one you really don't want? That means it's extra special good for you. Like, it's all such fucking nonsense. And it's so easy to fall victim to that. We receive. We're the chalice, we're the bowl. We're not the dick. We're not the sword or whatever, the fucking pen or whatever the fuck. Like, I'm not this all ties into God. I'm not the creator. The reason why we talk about God as being male is because the masculine urge inside of humans is to create. It's to put order on the universe. That's the masculine urge inside of humans. When women start to do that, all fucking hell breaks loose. You don't want women to be your men. I don't want to be a man anymore. Like, that's it. I'm going post-op, baby. Like, I'm done pretending to be a fucking guy. And, like, I've internalized so much of it. I know that I have, because, again, I am the receptive thing that supports a community. I don't plan the trajectory for the community. I don't do the thing. I don't do the thing. I help you do the thing. I want that to be very clear. Alright, it's hard being fucking masculinized by circumstance today as a woman. I'm sure this happens again and again when societies break the fuck down. This isn't good. This isn't healthy. So, I'm just sick of it. I'm sick of the haters. I'm sick of feeling like I'm being judged because of whatever the fuck it is. It's like, I'm just done with it. I need to think again. So another thing about God, I've come to the conclusion that whether God exists is a stupid fucking question. God's not a guy that sits in the clouds with a beard granting wishes. God is, whether you believe in God is actually just a reflection of whether you believe in a certain capacity within yourself, basically. So God is the creator. God is the thing that creates life. It has very little to do with Sky Daddy. It's something that you recognize as being true within yourself. It's seeing something as being bigger than yourself, you know? Like sand mandalas and all that. Like, you throw them into the river to symbolize the fact that, you know, I'm a sand mandala, you're a sand mandala. It's fractal. Different parts of your life are different. But I don't know. So the circuit thing, God, that God is a circuit that goes from God, man, woman, child, back to God, I think is very true. Because, so it's God, man, woman, child, back to God. So the two that are connected to God are not women. Women are the middle piece. It's the man and the child that connect to God. And without God, man is a child.